And good morning, welcome back to a brand new video. So it's a bit of a special day today. It's VE Day celebrations in Blackpool, and we're just going to start off just near the town hall on Talbot Square. 45,000 airmen and 38,000 evacuees during the war times. And like I said, Talbot Square is a very special place because on VE Day, Blackpool erupted into jubilation, and it became the epicentre of the celebrations on Talbot Square. And what an amazing thing! So what we'll do, we're gonna have a bit of a walk around today, see if we can find some the celebrations going on, what's going on. So come and join me on this bit of a special video today.
We remember those we lost, those who were wounded or scarred, those whose lives were forever changed by war. Nobody was immune from the impact of that terrible conflict. Let us pause a moment to remember.
Enjoy the rest of this momentous day. Thank you.
This is London. The Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Winston Churchill.
Yesterday morning, at 2:41 a.m., at General Eisenhower's headquarters, General Jodl, the representative of the German High Command, and of Grand Admiral Dönitz, the designated head of the German state, signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Forces and simultaneously to the Soviet High Command. Hostilities will end officially at 1 minute after midnight tonight, Tuesday, the 8th of May.
And hope flies. They rode through hills and shadowed woods towards safer fields but stranger skies. Their laughter faded into wind, but every spring their voices grow in garden where their hands once played.
Today, as we come together to commemorate what came to be known as VE Day, our thoughts turn to thanksgiving and remembrance of those millions that gave so much to achieve the freedom we all enjoy today. We remember those we lost, those who were wounded or scarred, those whose lives were forever changed by war. The war in the Far East continued for another 4 months.
Through 5 years of total war, Winston Churchill has led our people to their greatest victory after some of the darkest hours in our history. Great issues still lie ahead, and at this time it is fitting that the British nation should listen once again to the words of Mr. Churchill.
5 years ago, I promised you blood, toil, tears, and sweat. And your untiring response brought us, in the end, victory over Germany. Today, we still have tears. Not so many, thank God. But the conquest of Japan, hand in hand with our American allies, is a formidable undertaking which we must and will see through to the end. And we must still look forward, alas, to blood and sweat. We have a terrific task ahead of us. We have a shattered world around us, and we must help to rebuild it. We must strive for a sane and just peace which will save us all and our children from the constant fear of war. Our trade and industry must be restored to a sound peacetime footing so as to ensure steady employment for all. We must strive to give everybody greater security against poverty, unemployment, sickness, and old age. Above all, we must tackle the housing problem with the same drive which we put into our war effort. Up till now, nearly all the builders have been at the wars. Up till now, those at home have been mainly absorbed in bomb repairs.
So that was a bit of the VE Day remembrance, and what a great place to just remember and look back on. So that's sort of quite unusual. You can see there's sort of two different colour shades of the sand, and one is like a sort of a wet, darker looker, and the other one is like a fluffy one. And I think they've been gathering all the sand up. What sort of sort of blows around the hotels and the streets, and I imagine they probably relayed it all onto the beach again. And you can see, like it's a sort of two-toned colour. That's an interesting one. Like I reckon they've gathered it all up and spread it all back on the beach. So we're going to have a bit of a look near the comedy club. I think there's plenty going on there. I think they're setting up for all sorts later on in Blackpool to celebrate the VE Day. And yeah, just thought I'd bring that. Like I said, it is a bit of an unusual one. So a lot of people think, oh, why is there sort of two tones? And that's probably the reason. So I'm going to throw another one at everybody. And there's a myth. If you drink seawater, you see these old films, old black and white films, and even sort of modern day films, and apparently if you drink seawater it sends you mad. Is that a myth, or is that actually true? If you're thirsty out, so you're stranded, and you have a bit of the old seawater, does it send you mad, or is that just a complete myth? Let me know. So just arrived at the comedy carpet. You can see the stage is being set up for later on for the celebrations and all sorts. Look at that, you got all the fencing around. They've got a marquee there, and you can see this is the stage. They're going to have all sort of singing acts and all sorts later on. I'll put it in the description. If you are in Blackpool, you want a bit of an entertaining night, but you can see all the marquee and all sorts is being set up right in front of Blackpool Tower. So like I said, if you do like these sort of videos, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. You'll be notified of any new videos, including all the demolition videos, as well as the local events and festivals, all sorts around Blackpool. And any comments, I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Until next time, take care. It's a bye from me. Bye-bye.